A lot of criticism of the president from the left, suggesting he hasn't been assertive enough. Maureen Dowd, writing in the New York Times, an article entitled "Withholder in Chief." His withholding and reactive nature has made him seem strangely irrelevant in Washington, trapped by his own temperament. He doesn't lead, and he doesn't understand why we don't feel led. Were you surprised to read that from Maureen Dowd?
Not really, because Maureen's been writing that same column for probably 3 years. She wrote that column even as we passed the Recovery Act. She wrote that column when we passed health care reform. She wrote that column after we passed the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, after we passed the most significant financial reform since the Great Depression, overcoming a furious lobbying campaign by Wall Street. So this has been a familiar refrain of hers, but the facts are the facts. This president, with the most divided Congress, has done some very, very substantive things in a very difficult time, and is going to continue that fight for middle-class people to do the things that will restore economic security for the middle class. And you've got a Republican array of candidates on the other side who have taken an entirely different tact and have sided with Wall Street, with major corporate interests, against closing loopholes, against asking wealthy Americans to do a little bit more to deal with our problems. So we're going to have a debate, and it's not going to be about psychology. It's going to be about economics, and it's going to be about competing visions for the future.